Oh Lord, it's only 6:30, May 10th, and we finally, took us all season, we finally got one. I'll put the clips in and show y'all. I could have killed a Jake yesterday. I caught in 4 of them, and I wasn't going to. I was gonna leave them things and let them grow up. Buddy, he's got some needles.
I was afraid to move. I was afraid to raise up. I didn't have one of them TSS's in there, and I could not tell.
I wasn't gonna let him go, but I was.
No, I knew.
I knew we had him, but.
Well, I was afraid.
I was kind of waiting.
He was looking right at me, you know. I wasn't going to raise him on it. You hear that gobble up here?
No, but did you hear this one over here this morning?
Yeah, but there was one gobble twice. It gobbled twice. He got some hook.
Yeah, heck yeah, he does.
I started to put one of them TS in there, but I figured I'd let you kill him. He just almost fluffed up the strut and cluck on that flagstone.
I was afraid to cluck.
He had to turn. I was afraid sitting out that rock pile. And he was looking right straight towards me.
Well, see, that's what I was saying earlier this morning. You was sitting there, you was side. If he'd come out right there, he'd have side profiled you in a heartbeat.
Well, the way I was sitting, I think he would have.
I mean, where you was sitting from up there, he'd have been able to see the full shape of your head and torso and everything.
Yeah, that's the best bird on there. I guess you used one of my boots, didn't you?
No, I shot one of them Supremes at him. I probably should have used a long beard. That kind of spooked me because I didn't really jelly him. When he took off a gliding through there, I thought, oh.
He was a flop and he went flying. I knew he wasn't. Being a stubborn son.
Ain't that the truth? Well, we'd have killed him the other time if we'd been up here.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought them big trees, if you could see from down there, I thought they was over this way. I didn't realize they was that far over that ridge right here where you need to be.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. We come up here. I'm going to put all the clips in. I think I'm going to make a little film about the Christmas tree turkeys. I'm telling y'all, up until 2 days ago, every place we have hunted, you're lucky if you hear them on the roost, and you're extremely lucky if you hear them on the ground. I mean, you might hear them on the roost. You might go in there, like all these other places we have to hunt besides here. They might gobble 2-3 times on the roost. Just, you know, if you hoot out at them at crows. Sometimes they gobble at you if you's tree calking. But as soon as they hit the ground, it might be 2 to 2.5 hours, you know, 1.5 to 2.5 hours before you ever heard the next gobble. And that's all you would hear. But for some reason, this Christmas tree field, when we first started hunting it the first week of season, originally we was hunting the bottom down by these white pines. Ways off down over this ridge and the bottom of that holler, because they was roosting over there. Well, there was three longbeards, 3 big gobblers together. We started hunting these birds down there in the bottom, and I mean, the first week of season, it was cold, it was frosting, it snowed, which it frosted this morning. It's only like probably 34, 35 degrees right now. But they would pitch down. The landowner I'm pretty good friends with that owns the bottom down there said they was pitching out and landing pretty much almost in her backyard. Well, we start hunting down there and we start setting up. There wasn't much property right there. And we started setting up on the edge of it that bordered this Christmas tree field. Well, they was pitching down. They started pitching down up into the tree field. And I mean, that first time we come, there was what, 3 longbeards and like 8 hens, and you couldn't do nothing with them. So finally, we got permission to hunt this tree field, and we start moving up there where they's pitching down. Well, they start pitching down up behind the white pines. And then the one day we come in, the most action we had, and it's like I said, these 3 gobblers together are the only ones that was acting like turkeys, but you just couldn't get them away from their hens. They gobble on the roost, they gobble on the ground, spit drumming. But every time we come in here, they's doing something different. Well, finally, one of the longbeards split off from the other 2. And when the Christmas tree people got up here and got to working in the trees, it pushed them from back here at these white pines over into these woods. We're gonna hang out for a bit and see if we can coax one in for the old man, because he ain't killed one neither, and we've only got 8 days of season left. It's just a beautiful, beautiful morning up here in the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia. And the 2 gobblers that was down here with the... Like, you got the squirrel scared.